Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. Just a heads up, the tattoo I got last week is shedding and being gross. You know, the healing process, right? So if you see something gross happen, no judgment. Safe space, right? Guides, Masters, what is our message today? Ooh, digest your past. Monarch butterfly. Look at how beautiful that is. And then instantaneously, this might be a sync for someone, but I'm thinking of how they journey from Canada to Mexico and back and forth, and it's specifically Mexico came in first and then Canada. So if that resonates with anybody in particular, digest your past. Interesting. Guides and Masters, what is our message today? Maiden of Blades. The Five of Blades, called the Spiritualist. Wow. Ooh, and the Medicine Song. That's funny because this song comes out when I use this deck. This is the Native American Tarot. And to me, this song right here is about family and how our children are our future and giving them blessings, but it's that lineage piece. That's what this song is about. And bottom of the deck, Matriarch of Vessels. Whoa! This is a fun message. This also has to do with, a couple days ago we talked about matriarchal lineage. And when it talks about digesting your past, I'm sorry, can't speak today. That's normal. When you put all these together, and I have the medicine song, but I want you to look at the visualization of how, if you actually moved this card here, it looks like the phases of the moon, the maiden mother crone. Do you see that? Do you see what I see? But she's in the middle, which is funny because usually when you look at the phases of the moon, it's always the circle and then the halves. So it's representing the mother maiden crone, or the maiden, you know what I'm saying. I'm dyslexic. Roll with it. And what it's saying is that you come from a line of women with a very deep spiritual connection. And you're starting to see that come out because you can see the ancestors and the spirits dancing in the background. You feel disconnected and alone possibly, but that's because of the fact that that's a part of your lineage of the spiritual journey that you're supposed to take. And it's actually a part of your blessings. Meaning, I can hear that it was whispered through the wind. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, I guess I could tell you, it means that someone prayed for you, right? When you weren't even there. But this is you're finally starting to realize, when I'm having trouble speaking too, throat chakra, and it's really hard to come out, you're really starting to swallow and realize what your place is in your lineage when it comes to the female line. You're starting to understand, and I saw this shell work or bead work. It's not really prominent here. I'm gonna guess that it's shells. This shell work right here, I saw is that it like a badge of honor. It was like an explanation, how the regalia in Native American communities, their patterns mean something. I saw this as you're starting to have that. Oh, this is who I am. This is me. This is my lineage. I was born to be this. But it's taking you a minute because you thought that your bad past was because there was something wrong with you. And now you can see these caterpillars coming out. You were the worm, right? The worm signifies a novice. You felt like a novice. You didn't know. You were unsure of your path and who you are. And now you're starting to realize this beauty that you're creating in a pattern of women that you have followed behind. And not just that you're also preceding. Wow. Okay? And it's not just that. When I talk about the spiritualist, I'm talking about psychic abilities. I'm talking about connection with nature and source. Like you have I hear a deep well of knowledge when it comes to life and your purpose that God has given you. Guys and masters, what else do you want to say about this? The Hierophant, okay. The Eight of Wands, that's legit. Okay, I'm just going to stop and start saying this because we're already at 6 minutes. This is literally saying that you're an earth angel and you need to understand that your purpose is to serve God. Your whole entire purpose is to serve God. Boom, shakalaka. And I think that you're starting to see that now. And I see this skull with these mushrooms growing out of it. Is it like you took all this negativity from your past and it scarred your face and you thought you had a different purpose? God has you on the exact track that you're supposed to be on. So let's ask, I'm just going to jump in. With you being an earth angel, you have a specific mission or purpose. What is that purpose? What are you directing us towards? The Page of Pentacles, my nose is starting to itch heavily right now. The Seven of Pentacles. Temperance. Oh my goodness, it won't stop itching, you guys. Oh my God, it's really strong. Sorry, the Two of Cups. This tells me that your mission right now, what you're working on and what they're putting you through is for you to learn Bhakti. And Bhakti is a level of service and unconditional love to the universe. And they're putting you through some trials and tribulations so that you can continue to heal our female generational line when it comes to love. I guarantee you, you have a long line of women that have dealt with trauma. They have, I'm just going to put it out there. It's going to be like a neurodivergency, if you know what that is. Some people with like ADHD or ADD or people that have gene breaks that their brain just works differently. And because of that, it takes them, their navigation through the world is very different than somebody that wouldn't have that. I don't want to put stereotypes. I'm trying to speak fast, but I'm also getting the point across. You're navigating that generational line of people that had gene breaks, and they're giving you the intuition and the knowledge to break some of the curses that you thought your family had, and it wasn't a curse. It was something that the energy that needed to express throughout your family, because your purpose in this world was to come here to heal that energetic frequency, to release it. And it's all based on love. In relationships, romantic relationships, even with children, family, everything, your purpose in this world is to learn how to love unconditionally. We have another minute, which is beautiful. And it's in service for the next generation. Renew your life. Sea Eagle. Boom. This is it. You are supposed to be here to be the embodiment of change when it comes to being a daughter, being a mother, being a grandmother, being a partner. That female role and how to actually support the people around you that need to be supported in the best way that you can possibly give them. And they're coming through saying that if you feel that you're having some turbulence in your life right now and you're not understanding why, this Temperance card, they're coming into tempering saying, you're doing a great job. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to learn about love and relationships. You're winning, baby. You're beautiful. Have a good one.